here, kind of keeps moving it. This is so much better. I just rather just have light chat, and then hopefully it flutters through, and hopefully you guys jump on this fucking bandwagon. So I wish I had like, maybe I should invest in that, getting some extra lighting onto here, because this is a really good lighting for the light. But I can tell you that like it's 4:30 here in Portland. I can tell you definitely that, and not that much longer, that it's definitely gonna go dark, and we're just gonna have candle lights. So currently no one's on here, which is fine. I didn't create it like, you know, an ongoing theme here and talk about like some, what do you call it? Ooh, very dark. Okay, let's stick to this, because I always like black and white. So I didn't really create a momentum audience on this to have people like, oh, Anthony's going live on this day and everything, and I just like randomly have an outburst of coming on live, which is kind of good, because I kind of need to start getting a little socializing in the way and try to get out a little more, and also just be at my desk. Be at my desk. I just need to be at my desk. I was on Facebook doing some readings, which is fun when it wants to be. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Moon. Hi. So I was on there talking live. I love doing it. I love ripping my tarot. Just love ripping my tarot. So I just love being there. Okay, good. Keep that. I just need to see the chat, kind of like how Facebook has it. So I'm just coming on here to kind of like hanging out, like do a little hangout sesh and talk like nonsense with you guys, because not many of you guys are friends with me on Facebook, on my personal and Wiccagem at Facebook. Some of you guys are just strictly YouTube, Facebook, or YouTube friends, sorry, or YouTube subscribers, which you guys are catching up on the situation. So let me kind of like develop into you. So you guys, if you're watching this video later after it's live, and yes, I live right by a train station, so you're going to hear that a little bit. You might hear a good loud one when it goes by, because I live closely to a bridge as well. So what has been going on with me is like my health issue is been kind of in the mist. I currently lost my job based on my health, which right now I'm currently in a weird world right now. But right now I'm taking care of myself. I'm making sure that I am in good conditions. I make sure that I am taking care of myself. I think I should just become live on this chat. And whatnot, and just charge my thing. So I'm gonna go live on my tablet. Oops, sorry. So I'm gonna check my live so I can actually have comments. Read comments on here, because it's showing up comments, but it just the comments kind of go away after a second. So let me find myself and kind of go there. It's so easy to find myself on here. Oh, it's saying I am live. Caught it just in time, so I don't have to deal with there. Okay, better. Okay, if I go this way, does it change? Kinda. Is there a way? Sorry, I'm discovering this whole entire live chat. Okay, I guess it just has to be this. So let me just put my candle up here and hold up the video. I mean, it shows the video's live, but it also shows, ooh, no, that's just gonna tip the candle. Let's put the candle here. And let's use this here. It's showing a little delay. But, oh, thank you, Moon, for loving my channel. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I wish I could actually, like, click on the actual oh, I can click on the live chat. Okay, well, I wish I could. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave it as. Okay, thank you for liking my channel. I've been kind of after I really got out of my relationship of my 10-year relationship. I kind of like crumbled and going. I was going through a lot. Like self identification was like thrown to the winds, and it was like self discovery on that, and it was just. It was such a terrible but yet rewarding service. So I had to like discover myself, which was also like not fun but fun on it. But like trying to like figure out what Wiccagem was, because when Wiccagem was born, it was a child from Fun Fact, and I said this a lot of times, and I don't think a lot of people know this. Fun fact: Wiccagem is not my original name. Jim Bratero was my original name, and Jim Bratero is based on Gemini, Libra, Bra, Jimbra, and then tarot was just because I was giving out a whole bunch of fucking free readings to everybody, and I still am in contact with most of those people through Facebook. Still currently giving them readings, which is kind of incredible. However, Wiccagem is not my original name. It should be. I legally own it, FYI. I think the document somewhere in this desk. I paid like some $100 to own copyrights, which is really difficult to get certain sites, certain things to go with you on this, on owning the name. And then like, oh, email us the document, scan us the document, a picture, whatever, upload it, whatever, how you want to, just give it to us. And then they just drop you like a bad habit, because you're not a famous, I'm not Shane Dawson or, not one of them, PewDiePie and whatnot. But, oh, you learn a lot from them. Oh, thank you. I do have really good videos back in the day. I'm classified, and multiple people have said this to me, and I'm like, I don't want to be that, and please don't say that because it makes me feel very uncomfortable. But I'm declared as the original witchy YouTuber. I'm up there next to Teto Chick. Bless her soul. I mean, I miss her. Just recently it was her anniversary, and a really good old friend. In fact, fun fact, when I finally connected her, when I connected to D, is her real name, when I connected to D, and a video chat her, she was just like, you don't understand. You're the fucker that created the green flame spell on a fucking carpet, and you didn't burn yourself or the carpet or anything down. You're a badass because you put in a little bit of chemistry behind it. And I was like, well, this is like basic chemistry 101. It's not really declared as like amazing witchy poo. But yeah, we connect really well, and we became really good friends through video chat, and we've been telling ourselves for many times, like, we should hang out whenever we get an opportunity. We should hang out when we get an opportunity. We should hang out. She was going through a moment in her life, and she was trying to like find herself, maintain her children, and maintain her life, and it just did not compute. And then just one unfaithful night of her life, like she was unfaithful to her life, it happened. And then I was at work, and I was just like, reinstating in my brain, like, I just lost a friend. And just continue working until I got home, and then called family members, called people around, and try to get a hold of what's what, and nothing came about. So kind of sucks. But yeah, I did not know that I was one of the original YouTubers. I mean, I'm still thinking of Hedwig Magic 13. I'm still thinking Moonlit Opal, one of my really good friends and co-star, Boombox Turn Up the Talk. That's when we did Blog Talk Radio. That's when we were really hitting the flames over hot. Some friends with Pagan Perspectives. I was associated with the Witch's Voice, which I'm still in contact with most of them. I've been, connected with Witches for Wellness, Our Pagan Opinions, or is it our pagan or our witchy opinions? I forgot the name of it. It's been a long time. Witches Wellness was one of them. I've been collabing with a lot of collaboration, and I feel like I kind of like I needed a manager, and yeah, and that didn't that didn't happen. So it's okay. Um, oh yeah. I missed her videos too. Oh, my Hecate videos. Oh, I love my Hecates. I really need to start. I really need to box those videos into a series and get into a series with her and get really nasty and dirty on information about her. There is quite a few information videos that I've seen on here that I really take a step back and just like I'll let her do the smacking. Not to say that my views on her or my relationship with her is the right way. There's some things I feel like really doesn't associate with her historically that I discovered, through my years of working with her that doesn't really have a necessary connection, which I find it slightly offensive. However, I rather not reprehend, I rather educate and or learn from them and how they learned that perspective and how they got to that level. So I'd rather be on that versus just like coming at them and be like, oh yeah, I know my shit. No, not me. Yeah, huge fan of Hecate. She was one of the first goddesses that I've actually discovered and worked with and felt comfortable with. However, not the first pantheon I ever worked with, not the first deity that I worked with. Pan was the very first one I worked with. Pan was something I kind of connected with because I felt very safe with. I felt very young in my life, exploring my sexuality, exploring my sexual orientation, exploring just me and being authentically true with myself. So it's kind of that. Also, I've been trying, at the time, I was trying to find something that I really liked, male wise, and I got a hold of that. And I worked with, I discovered that pan or panic was another word, another name associated with him. I found that Hecate was also part of the mix and they can work well with each other. So I actually ended up connecting them both, and it was the very first ritual that I'd done with Hecate. The very first ritual I worked with her ever, and with Pan, first time ever with Pan, and I worked, and it was declared as my like Lord and Lady themed. And it was very dramatic that it was so like oh my god, I remember it. So if you remember my old videos of my old bedroom, I had my bed pushed against my window to block out like any interruption, anything else, because my friend lived 2 doors down and she was notorious to knock on my window and then crawl on my window. Best friends till this day. So I kind of had that off. So I had a table. I had Salter in a circle. I cast a circle. I call the elements. I call into Pan, and that was really a hard person to call into the circle. And then I call into Hecate, and I was like, "Hey, bitch, this is my first time kind of working with you." I didn't want to say bitch, but I was like, "This is my first time working with you. Here's my dedication. I'm actually declaring myself to you. I'm working with you. You're going to be my goddess that I go to for help, for everything. You're going to be my aid." And the black candle that was dedicated to her was a 9 or 10 inch, I think 10-inch black taper candle, house made, not by me, but house made, and imbued with oils and herbs that was dedicated to her. So, and it was very expensive for someone who's new into the craft and doesn't have a job. It was very expensive. It was $10. It was very expensive to me. For a taper candle, that's expensive, but it came with like little other accessories that I kind of didn't connect. I kind of just didn't put on my altar for her. It was just a simple black candle and a crystal candle holder, and it was like that was dedicated to her. So the candle was fine. It was like this. It was fine. It was burning, doing what it needs to do. Right when it gets to like the halfway point, it decided to like loop. Decided to like loop, and it burned like this. And it was like, I took that, like it bent. I took that as like a thought of crescent moon. And I took that as like the waning moon more than anything, because like waning as opposed to waxing, it's waning. And I sound like I'm saying waning, speech impediment. So it was like that, and it kind of just like you down. And as I was looking at it, I was like, holy shit, this is intense. And not just only that, but the room got hot, and it was the middle of dead winter. I remember it was a snowstorm outside of Portland, Oregon, and it was hot and humid. And I was like, of course, it was warm because all the candles are lit. It's warm because of that. It's warm because I'm warm because I'm shedding energy to my goddess and all this stuff. And it's just like, it was warm. All those, contributing to the heat of the room, and it's warm. No, it was extremely hot that I had a thermometer. It was 102 degrees thermometer. And I was like, how did it get this hot? It doesn't feel like summer in here. It feels like overwhelming. So did my ritual, did a connection, did dedication, connected, dedication, said, hey, thank you for being around me. Thank you for helping me in my life. And then I was like, hey, I'll just like, bug you later and whatnot. And I was like, send her back. And then I sent Pan back. And then I cast the elements out. And then I called the circle back into my Anthony, and kind of just like stuck to myself as one. And then just shut down and become quiet. And I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be fun. I just like asked a goddess who's kind of a supreme being to be part of my life. And it was intimidating, and it was, scary at first. And then it happened. And then I was like, holy shit, what do I do? What do I fucking do? And so I just accepted it and continued working with her, did my dedications, worked with, made sure she was involved in most of my life, made sure she was part of my life, made sure she was here and there, make sure I did my, for the first time I got connected with her, I did daily affirmations, I did daily connections, I did daily everything. And I felt like, okay, Anthony, you're just bugging the bitch. It's like I'm calling her every day. I'm like, hey, how are you? How you been? What's new? And even though I just, been talking, I just talked to her last week. So that being said, I kind of just worked with her, whenever I need her, that needs to be attended, that she needs to be a bitch about the situation. And so I just okay, well, maybe I should just connect and everything. Oh my God, Ballerina Boy, are you still here? Oh my God, Corey. Oh my God, are you still here? Are you for real? Ballerina Boy has been a good friend for many years. So, yeah, worked with her, and I kind of liked her and enjoyed her. And still to this day, she's involved in my life. In fact, she's plaqued on my altar area, which you guys can't really see. It's back there. I have her there. I have her necklace near my bed, so I can actually have I treat her it's almost like mother. I treat her, if she's near, I feel safe and protected. My candle dedications to her. I'm at the point where I'm about to remodel my computer area, not my computer area, my desk area. I'm about to remodel and get rid of some stuff, and get rid of some stuff and kind of incorporate her here. Yes, Corey, we are talking, I'm sorry, Ballerina Boy, we are talking about Hecate. We're talking about working with Mama, working with her. And yes, I am good. If you watch the beginning of this video, you kind of see about my health issues. I don't think we're friends on Facebook, so you didn't watch me Facebook Live. Sorry, I'm very burpy today. I don't think you watched my Facebook Live, but yeah. Somehow we need to connect. Phone number wise, I don't think I have your new number or not. If I do, I don't, whatever. But we do need to connect and have a little video, voice, basically chat over the phone and figure out where you're at and figure out where I'm at, because I don't know, just I really don't want to connect with you. But yeah, love me some Hecate, and whatnot. I have the video chat down here, so if I kind of look down here, it's because I'm seeing the chat, which is weird. Honestly, it's weird because like I wish it could just be the only chat, and then I could just have my video. But apparently, I'm just seeing a video, whatnot. But yeah, I'm been kind of burning white sage lately because I feel like my apartment has been kind of feeling a little negative. We're smoking some white sage here, kids. No, I've been feeling not negative, just I feel like it just needs a little clearing. So I've been burning white sage, the little twigs. I'm about to making a little bit of YouTube video about what I do when your sage bundles gets kind of low and it's in its trimming time where it's like, oh shit, it's about to burn my fucking finger. Do I continue using this? Like, what do you do when your sage bundle gets to this level? So I want to make a video about that because what I do is kind of recycle. That candle's about to die, which is weird. Oh yeah, you haven't used Facebook for years. Yeah, I'll DM you on Instagram and I'll give you actually my phone number. It's the same number. I had this number since I was 18 years old. I'm 36. In 2 years, that will be what, 20 years? Yeah, that'll be 20 years of having that number. Yeah, honestly, to be quite frank, that would be, yeah, that'd be almost 20 years. In 2 more years, it would be 20 years. I had this number. I had Verizon with my father and my sister, and I forgot that number. I didn't really care for that number. And so on my exactly 18th birthday, I went to T-Mobile. I was like, "Hey, I'm part of my dad's Verizon plan, and text messages are limited. What can I do to get unlimited text messages? And then, and I don't really need minutes. Just what can I do to get unlimited?" They were like, "Okay, unlimited text messages is a very expensive plan, so we can give you, 4,000 text messages. That's including back and forth text messages for a month for this rating." And I was like, "Okay, I'm down with that. Let me get that." And then I got that. And then once the unlimited text messages and call after 9 became like the itch, then I definitely was like, okay, I'm bound to I'm bound to get that. And so I stick with that. And I've been with T-Mobile since I was 18, and they threw me a speaker, they threw me a tablet, which by the way, apparently I'm due for an update for a new tablet, so I might get a new tablet because I really love this tablet. However, it's not 5G. It's if it doesn't run on Wi-Fi, it's just hard to kind of like watch and do anything on there. Very low space, so it kind of gets very laggy and everything. However, it did its purpose. It's still working. It's still good. I still like it. I still will use it for everything. I still love it. But it's time for updating that. So that might be my next update. But yeah. Oh my God, there's spirits in my room. Oh no. It's my cat Sapphire. Yeah. So. Well, unfortunately, this has been a good moment. I've been on here for 23 some odd minutes, and unfortunately, this is really good and got enough like into it. Chatting. Yes, Valerie Boy, if you're still on here, I would definitely message you, DM you if I need to. I might go live after I light another candle. I might go live on Facebook for a second, just to chat and not have internet use and just chat, kind of get it out of me. But I want to keep this on my Facebook, or keep this on my YouTube, so y'all can have like a YouTube thing, and I might light some additional candles to kind of create a very spooky dooky environment. I rather blow that candle out because I don't really work with that candle as much. But anyways, I'm going to end the chat and everything here. But thank you guys. I'm definitely going to attempt to go live more often and kind of get in touch with you guys and maybe get back to my roots where I really belong. So thank you for watching and subscribing and all that nonsense, guys. Till then, guys, love you. Peace.